Pick up a towel from your table with the folded side away from you. Pinch it with your thumb and index finger. Then roll your other fingers in and rotate your wrist down. Now you can see the hands are completely protected by the towel. Let's take a closer look at each step of this process. Pinch the folded edge with your thumb and index finger. Then flip the rest of your fingers up on top of the folded towel. Pinch the edge of your towels with your pointer and middle fingers and rotate your wrists inward to protect your sterile gloves and avoid breaking sterility. When placing the towel on the far side of the field, the towel is reversed so that the folded edge is toward the surgeon. The top of the towel is pinched between the index finger and the second finger. The hands are then rotated inward, supinated, allowing the ring finger and pinky to be placed on the far side of the drape. Now, the hands are rotated back into a pronated position, wrapping the towel around the fingers and protecting them as the towel is placed on the far side of the surgical field. Be careful to avoid contaminating the front of your gown by touching the table as you reach across the patient. Back house towel clamps are used to hold the towels in place, and you want to include both towels in the clamp. Clamps are placed at each of the 4 corners of the towels, and in larger dogs on the midline as well. This is to isolate your sterilely prepared surgical site from the haired skin. Now, with our huck towels anchored in place, it's time for us to drape. The drape is opened like a book with the pages towards you and placed directly on the center of the surgical site. The drape is going to be opened both cranially and caudally. Next, you use your operating scissors to cut a rectangle out of the drape, the same size as your toweled-off area. You can palpate the underlying towel clamps to give you an idea of where this is. This layer of towel clamps doesn't penetrate down the towel or the skin and simply grabs the previous underlying towel clamp to keep the drape still. And then you can use your operating scissors with the blunt side down to cut the rectangle out of your drape.